Columnist, self-published author of Opinions in Review 2023 and founder of youth-led organization All Inclusive TT, Jarrel says using his work as a forum to implement change and to empower youths is his main focus. He says his experience while studying abroad has opened him up to a wealth of knowledge which he intends to impart on home soil. Jarrel, who says he has been reading for almost his entire life, recounts how his journey in literature and the arts began.
I was always an avid reader. I would read without knowing that I was reading. I'd be holding newspapers upside down as a baby. So I'm told. And I think it has revealed itself in like my passion and just my attraction towards literature. It started with Shakespeare really, because we would be drilled in that in school. But I sort of always held on to that passion for reading and subsequent love of writing. And that really gave me an avenue to explore my own thoughts, but also think about like things beyond me, things in society. And it just made me more curious about the world. And from that, I just kept going on to the next thing, like what is the next thing my writing can do beyond just like academia, and that got me into column writing for the newspaper.
Jarrel notes there are countless issues plaguing society and the youth at large. For this reason, he believes it is crucial to use his voice to speak out against injustices. And it now governs both his writing and his role at All Inclusive TT. Among the issues most prominent in his work are bullying and cyberbullying, mental health, and the lack of role models for young persons.
Identifying role models that we can look up to and finding mentors. I think that has a real pivotal role. And I think perhaps that's one reason why a lot of the youth may feel disenfranchised with the current state of things. We're trying really hard to encourage people to create change by way of calling for more policies that stamp out bullying, that draw more attention towards it.
Jarrel has high hopes that more youths will be the change they want to see and take up the mantle of becoming leaders in their own right through educating themselves and being an active voice within their communities.
If you can't find a mentor, like you can be one for yourself. So that in that way, it requires a sort of an ideological shift in the way that we think, like not really learning to rely on others if you're finding like it just doesn't exist, right? Or it's difficult to find. Finding your own voice, essentially, as I have done in some way with my book, but also holding people accountable, like community leaders, for example, being vocal about those, writing for the newspaper. You don't have to write a column, you can write letters to the editor and you get your voice out.
Jarrel maintains that reading and writing still hold a critical place in today's digital age, which is pervasively influenced by technology. He says the benefits he has reaped through his literary journey are priceless, and he implores young persons to be resilient and continue along this path. I am Keisha Marie Charles, giving voice to Generation Next for TTT News.